Wait for some more people to get in here. See where my music at. Where that shit at? 36. Probably drop like 24 for now. Said, how about them Giants? I mean, it's a cute little win. You know, the Packers let y'all get in field goal range. It's a cute win. I think y'all found y'all quarterback if y'all smart. But again, this is the Giants we talking about. They might fuck around and put Danny Jones back out there when he gets back healthy next year. So we will see. And I'm solely convinced, especially after seeing his agent last night. What's his name? Tommy DeVito. I want to say Danny DeVito so bad. Tommy DeVito. This nigga got to have mob ties or something. Allegedly, this nigga, I just get the vibe like this is a Sopranos character. And it's like the son of like the main character and shit. And he the quarterback of the Giants, bro. You can't tell me this man ain't got mob ties. Cannot tell me. All right, what's that on? 15, let me go 14. Yeah. There we go, man. But yeah, we are back with another episode of Rigged NFL Week 14. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Monday Night Football is a bunch of madness. We had the Packers scoring late, which it seemed like they had the game in hand, but when it came time for the defense to show up on the field, they said, you know what? We're going to play Olay defense and let the Giants get in field goal range comfortably. And they ended up winning that game. The Giants, that is. What is it? Tommy DeVito's 3-1 as a starter now. 3-1 as a starter. I think he won his last 3 games, if I remember correctly. So how about them Cowboys? Yeah, they beat the hell out the Eagles, man. They beat them by 20. But the main one that really took the cake for the weekend, besides like the Ravens-Rams game in OT, was the Tennessee Titans trailing by 14 points with like 3 minutes left in the game. They fumbled twice in the fourth quarter, which there's no reason in hell you should be fumbling twice and still manage to win the game. Ended up beating the Miami Dolphins, who had a key injury to Tyreek Hill, which a key injury because they knew people had him on the parlays for the touchdowns, for receiving yards. Because after you saw him getting tackled on the horse collar tackle, this man sprinted off the field perfectly fine. And they trying to build up this whole story. Like, if he's so questionable return, why the hell he never go back to the locker room? Why is that? If he's supposedly injured, why is he just chilling on the sideline? Just chilling. Obviously didn't have his helmet, but just chilling in his pads still. So what are we talking about? And on top of that, what made it even worse was this right here. People saw through this bullshit too. What's this post at? Because I screenshotted this. Was like an ESPN post on what Tyreek Hill had said to his wife. He told me he was playing hurt. He's hurt. He gonna need an ankle massage, all this stuff. And his wife supposedly said, you better get your ass back in the game, dog. I was like, all right, that's the reason why. Okay, Tyreek Hill, right. That's totally why. That's why. More so that the Ravens can get sole spot of the 1 seed right now. That's why. And their upcoming matchup in a couple weeks between the Ravens and Dolphins. That's why. Talking about some goddamn injury. Fuck all that. Was good, Antonio. What's up, Phil Baker? So you forgot what it felt like to win a Monday Night Football game. Yeah, Saquon came through for y'all a couple times too. But yeah, y'all really got y'all's quarterback, it seems. So if I was the Giants, I would let go of Danny Jones. I would be letting him go with the quickness. But there's too much money involved. Man said Danny DeVito, the new Purdy. Yeah, let's slow down. He ain't all that, bro. He ain't all that. Like, it's very suiting that they got a dude from New Jersey playing for them. So, you know, son who get the league minimum just so he got a job that was handed to him, but his daddy know he too trash to play, so he sit on the sideline. What? Never heard them mention Italian Mob referencing Danny DeVito. I wonder if he's related to Danny DeVito now. I wouldn't be surprised if like somewhere down the line they was like cousins or some shit. Said Saquon fumbled the ball. He got y'all 2 tutties though, but yeah, he did fumble. And he just gave that ball up too. He's like, here, you can have it. Went with the G-men. So how about the Browns? Potential Joe Flacco versus Lamar in the playoffs would be peak entertainment. That would be assuming that, the Ravens don't have the 1 seed. So that's kind of up in the air. But right now, the team that's really in trouble as far as in the playoff hunt, boy, the Pittsburgh Steelers, they are losing games to the Patriots. They lost to the Cardinals. That's a team that's clearly falling out of the playoff hunt. It looks like they're going to lose their spot. The Colts are still in it right now as the third wild card spot. Then you got the Texans, Broncos, Bengals, and Bills. I'm not even going to count the Chargers or any of the other teams. But the Bills, with that big win against the Chiefs where Kadarius Toney lined up clearly in the neutral zone. Clearly, but Patrick Mahomes wants to be a crybaby little bitch about it. That's telling right there that they had this spectacular could-have-been win with Travis Kelce throwing the ball to Kadarius Toney for the touchdown, taken away by a penalty on Kadarius Toney, the dude who would have scored the touchdown. That's very telling that the Bills got away with that one. So the Lions game, the ref shaved a lot of points for the under they hit. You don't think the Lions even scored a point second half, a lot of holding calls. Yeah, I was surprised they only scored 13 points in that game. But now the story about them is they don't have a defense to save their life. It's like all offense, no defense. Yes. Yeah. From now on, his name is that hoe ass nigga Reek. So I'm calling that hoe ass nigga Reek. Until he do something good and it help say a prop bet or a parlay I got, he is forever known as that hoe ass nigga Reek. He said he almost cried. That's funny as hell. So they want the Bills to stay alive. That's why the Dolphins lost. That and yeah, the Chiefs could afford a loss too when it tightens up that AFC West division too. I think who was it? BeatStars said that. I think he said, don't quote me on this. I think he said the Broncos would win that division and then the Chiefs would end up being a wild card. So we'll see. Because the Broncos do have that last win against the Chiefs in that second matchup. Yeah, y'all still have a playoff shot, but I doubt y'all gonna make it. Y'all make it interesting, but that's about it. He said DeVito couldn't carry Purdy's cleats. That's funny. DeVito better than Russell Wilson. I don't know about all that. I don't even like Russell, but I don't know about all that. But seriously, though, y'all need to keep him. Get rid of Daniel Jones. Seriously. I'm curious. I'm going to go, like, after this stream, I'm going to go on, like, one of them Reddit boards for the Giants just to see where they head at with who they going with. Do they really fuck with DeVito this heavy, or is it just we look at it as a temporary thing, but we hope Daniel Jones gets back? Because Daniel Jones hasn't been inspiring at all. Like, last year was a fluke. This year we saw what he was, what he is. Yeah, a lot of the losses this week didn't really even shuffle anything up. The only big shuffle was in the NFC with the Falcons losing to the Buccaneers. With that loss, the Falcons will drop to, they'll be behind the Rams and Seahawks, who are both outside of the playoff race. And Tampa Bay takes their spot because the Falcons and the Buccaneers are both 3-1 right now. Saints 2-2. So, they can mix that shit up because they all 6-7. And the Vikings in probably the worst game all year. I said it was another game that was the worst game all year. That's cap. That game was the worst game all year. 3-0. That is literally a soccer score. Terrible. So the whole Soprano vibe. That dude's agent, when I saw, I was like, there's no way this is really his agent. Like, ain't no fucking way. But if that's his agent and, like, his family owns a restaurant or whatever and all this stuff, yeah, I smell mob ties. That's all I'm saying. And you think about it. Hiding in plain sight, I smell some motherfucking mob ties. Allegedly. Gotta throw that in there. What's good, Joey? What's up with the Raiders losing? Well, they clearly hit the under on that one. But they don't ever need to do no shit like that again. A 3-0 game, yeah, fuck all that. If you want to hit the under, have somebody score a touchdown, but don't be doing this fucking field goal bullshit. I would do it now while he's hurt. I don't give a shit. I'd let that nigga go. Grows up a Giants fan, lives with his mom 10 minutes from the stadium. You can't write a better script, of course. He was talking to this nigga at the Cannabis Club about rig sports. He hella brought my name up, I guess. Yeah, I appreciate that. Saying it's over for the Chiefs. Man, y'all still got a chance. Y'all just got to get y'all shit together soon. Like, if y'all on the bad end of the script continuously this late in the year, then obviously it's not going to be looking good for y'all. Y'all can't be having Kadarius Toney lining up in the neutral zone. Y'all can't be having none of that shit. So, yeah, you better hope them refs start going back on y'all side again. Shit. And what made it worse was the fact when he was dapping up Josh Allen, talking about something. Yeah, that was a bad call, man. It's like, why you telling him like he gives a fuck? Like he's gonna be, yeah, man, you right, man. We really shouldn't have won that game. No, maybe on a private phone call they might say that shit. But come on, when you know you mic'd up and shit around all these cameras, dapping people up, talking about it's a bad call, please. So the Rams will make the playoffs. I say the main thing as far as why is to get that Stafford Goff matchup they can still get. What up, Bronze? What's good with you? So why get rid of Jones? You done seen him play. What's it been, 3-4 years now? We done seen what he is. I would totally get rid of his ass. I wouldn't even think about it. The Flacco coming in on the Browns is scary. You think they might make a run because of the death of Jim Brown? I don't know about a run, but they can get a little playoff spot, but not like a deep run with Joe Flacco, please. Exactly. That too. I would not handcuff myself to Daniel Jones as my quarterback. Oh, yeah, they had some this week. Yeah, the biggest ones was, the Titans, who was a 13-point underdog. I mean, Giants were 6.5. What's another big one? For some reason, the Chargers were favored over the Broncos. That's crazy to me. And let's see another upset. Yeah, there wasn't really any other super big upsets. The main two is the Giants and the Titans for real. So watch San Francisco drop one to Arizona. Man, you know what? They look kind of vulnerable playing the Seahawks. I ain't gonna lie about that. I didn't think they was gonna lose, but they did look a little bit vulnerable. They didn't look like the same team that played the Eagles and just thrashed them. So now Bills, Dolphins for AFC East, and Lions, Vikings for NFC North. Well, Detroit gonna have to lose a couple more games. And the Vikings, they gonna have to figure out that quarterback situation, because if Dobbs wouldn't get anything done, Nick Mullins damn sure ain't finna get nothing done. Let's see. NFC North. Yeah, they 2 games back. The Vikings are 2 games back behind the Lions right now. And they play twice within the next, 4 weeks. So that's going to be big. They might fuck around and split. Say Detroit wins the first one, Minnesota wins the last one. Who knows? Or it might just be Detroit winning both of them, but that last one becomes like a super fucking close game that goes into overtime for all the dramatics. Which one's going to make a run? Teams I'm watching, more so in the AFC, you have, get it back on wild card, Buffalo. I still don't believe in Cincinnati to make a run for real like that. CJ Stroud, if he's good to go, I'd say Houston and Denver. That's the team I'm looking at as far as teams on the outside looking in. Teams that's already in the wild card position right now, I think the Browns should be straight. Pittsburgh, they're going to find their way out there. That's clear. Indianapolis, that's another team that's kind of shaky. Yeah, they shit might come down to that last game against the Texans in week 18. Nah, he's still trash, bro. What do you have, like 12 touchdowns, 8 picks? Came 5-8 when they hosted Super Bowl 58. Yeah, they not going. They suck. Said DeVito breaking records. Tommy DeVito got the swag Daniel Jones been looking for. Oh, yeah, that game hit the over, too, that Titans-Dolphins game. It was on pace to hit the under, and then they magically hit the over in the fourth quarter. Yeah, Frank Wycheck. Yeah, man, grew up watching him. Like, for real. Like, he was on that team. They had Eddie George, Steve McNair, Derek Mason, Kevin Dyson. Who else is on that team? Jake Matthews. Like, yeah, that team, man, them Titans teams was cold back in the day. But yeah, I saw that. I was like, interesting. And they got a Monday Night Football game. And they made it a point to point out he died. You know, he fell in his home in Chattanooga. And they had the little image of Frank Wycheck, the year he was born, the year he died, all that shit. I was like, telling you right there. Hell yeah, that's what's up. Bills almost guaranteed to beat the Cowboys this week, especially after the Cowboys had them 2 big wins. They had the Seahawks win, and they had the big win over the Eagles, who were one of the power teams, if you will. So, yeah, they are due for another loss. And, you know, they got to keep that shit close, too, on top of that. He said Danny DeVito is lit. Yeah, Daniel Jones so bad he needs to give up his first name too. Danny Jones, Tommy DeVito equals Danny DeVito. Yeah, they knew what they was doing with that one. Turn that Dolphins game off when they was up 2 scores 5 minutes later. The Titans win somehow. Yeah, I thought about switching to the Packers-Giants game for a second. Like, I was watching one on my phone, one on the TV. I was like, you know what, this game over with. I was like, wait a minute. They got like 5 minutes left. Hold on. Let me see. Some shit might happen. 49ers moved to first, which I believe that's what they want to do. You think they don't want the Eagles and Cowboys to play in the playoffs? Damn, either 3. I'd be here for another rematch, especially since they split. Fuck it, go for round 3 like they did with the Giants and the Eagles. Go for round 3. Go for round 3. Think the boys will beat the Bills. The Bills are hanging on by a thread. They really can't lose no more games. If they want to make the playoffs, they have to win out at this point. If they lose, they're going to need a shit ton of help. Tommy Dimes, Tommy Vic. All right, man, nah. Cowboys to the Super Bowl? Fuck no. Down by 13, come back and win. 3-0 Raiders lost. Yeah, they never, ever need to do that shit again. I mean that shit. There should never be a football game ever to have one field goal and that be the final score. Never. Like, shit, I would take a safety just for comedic value of a team winning 2-0 over a fucking field goal. How do I think actual injuries affect the storyline of the season? It's simple. You're going to have to find a new story. Pick something that's interesting and run with it. Ad-lib it. If they can flip a script on who's supposed to win or lose a game, they can do that shit with an injury too. And it's not like they don't have backup plans. If Dak gets the MVP, they won't let the Cowboys get the Super Bowl. They're not going to the Super Bowl if he gets MVP or not. Hell no, they ain't going to write off their golden boy just like that. NFC South shouldn't get a playoff spot this year. We've seen this before where a team had a shitty record and they ended up going to the playoffs. It was the NFC West back when like the Rams went 7-9. I think the Seahawks also went 7-9 the year too. Sam Bradford was quarterback for the Rams at the time. So the Vikings beat the Lions twice. Lions lose out. Vikings get NFC North. The Packers aren't ahead of them. Well, the Packers had that loss that really hurts them. They shouldn't have lost that game anyway, but I don't think the Vikings going to beat them twice. Of course. Always Week 18 got the most drama. Yeah, 22 touchdowns and 5 picks last year. The Dolphins really blew that lead. Wait, who had 22 touchdowns and 5 picks? If you're talking about Daniel Jones, you must be counting playoffs. The Chiefs will be wild card and lose. Most victories by an undrafted quarterback. Okay. So I know he played at Syracuse, then transferred to Illinois. Let me say the Titans win was a ritual win for Frank. Yeah. By falling, so they say. Bills gonna finish 10-7 or 9-8. They're not letting the Bills have a bad season. Bro, I'm so mad that like this is the shit they need to flex. I get it. Thursday night games are kind of like a throwaway, but they really need to flex some of these games like Patriots and Steelers. Flex that shit out. Ain't nobody trying to see that shit. I don't give a fuck how close the game was. Ain't nobody trying to watch that shit. The Raiders and Chargers with both backup court. Ain't nobody trying to see that shit. No, like flex that shit out. Move that to like 425. Move that shit out. Flex that shit out. Get a good game at this point in the year. Get a good game. Granted, I know they're gonna save Saturday now for the good games. Yeah, we know that shit was fake. Came back through for like 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, had 3 picks. Give me a sec. So DeVito wins on Monday Night Football in his hometown. Yeah. The Tyreek Hill injury, like even people who think the shit real saw through that bullshit. Like they knew. They motherfucking knew. Not necessarily. Nah, you're thinking it was a kick return. What the Titans did. Not like that. It went on some like borderline hook and ladder type shit. I think the Bills will finish 10-7, lose to the Dolphins in week 18. We'll see. That'll be a good game though. Not surprised at all. Hit that 3. The thing was, he was completely in the wrong. That's the wild part about it. It's like, yo, you over here like having to get held back and shit like this when you in the wrong the whole fucking time. I appreciate that super sticker, my guy. Appreciate it. Hit him with the 499. Oh, you counting Danny's rushing touch? Nah, bro. 22 touchdowns. That's cute. Tommy Cutler. That was their first win since Eli Manning in 2018. Damn. I thought they had at least one in the past couple of years because I was watching trying to think like when the last time they had a win, and I was going back. I was like, because they got their ass beat by the Seahawks earlier this year. I swore they had at least one other Monday Night Football win this year. I swear they had a win. If it wasn't that, it had to been like Sunday night because I feel like they had a primetime win or something this year. So they gave him a couple Super Bowls. Josh Allen had the Madden cover. We had to look who they gonna uplift this season. Well, the ones who was in the best position, well, one got hurt, and Justin Herbert. Well, they need to fire that coach. And Lamar Jackson, you know how they feel about dark-skinned quarterbacks. Even though this would be the perfect year to do it. That is a good point. But except I really hope he ends up replacing the dude, like permanently replacing the dude who he's taking over the spot for. Like with Insanity, that was more so because Melo was down and Melo got back and it was like, all right, get the fuck out the way. This one is like, Tommy, stay here, please. Get rid of Danny Jones. He sucks dick. Yeah, I do remember that. That shit was wild. With a stat line like that, when you're throwing 30 touchdowns and 30 picks, you clearly trying to throw interceptions. You can't tell me that. Like, you're not going to fuck around and accidentally throw 30 picks as a pro quarterback, just on accident. Hell no. If they wanted that, they get a nigga off the street. Like, here, play quarterback. He ain't getting 30 touchdowns, but he could definitely get 30 picks real quick. Said Niners, Ravens, Super Bowl colors. I still think that's bait. I do agree with the Niners. I really don't see anybody else in the NFC. But I still see that as bait because the people that caught on to that shit too much with the last 2 Super Bowls. All right, let's see. What up, Blue Pyro Tech? So you kind of glad Herbert went on the IR, can finally tank for a good pass catcher like Neighbors or Bowers. I mean, y'all got receivers, man. Shit, y'all need a new head coach. That's what y'all need to do is get rid of that damn head coach. But apparently they don't like firing people over there at the Chargers organization. You know how I feel about Danny. That shit ain't never gonna change. Healthy or hurt, I don't give a fuck. But I see the Eagles getting first rounded. I say divisional. I can see them losing the divisional round. Damn. So you knew the Packers would blow the 2-point conversion. Yeah, that was a dumbass play call they did anyway. I was like, what the fuck kind of shit is this? I was like, nah. I saw that. I was like, shit, they got time. And they only up by 1. It's like, come on, bro. Brandon said there's final say in the offensive game plan, even though he's a defensive coach. Woo. Yeah, we've seen that one before. Bill Belichick. We've seen this story before. That shit does not end well. That is not end well. You say they think the Cowboys going to have some type of deep run. Like I said, the only way I see it happening is if, God forbid, Jerry Jones, ends up found dead, quote unquote, or some shit. But other than that, I don't see them making a deep run. Like, if they a wild card team, they'll win the wild card round and lose in the divisional. Miami putting 70 on the Broncos. Remember, 70 was 7 plus 0. 7 seed upsetting the 2 seed Miami, upsetting the 1. What? What, dude? What? It's going to be Cowboys-Niners matchup 1995. So what if Danny DeVito won the Super Bowl? He'd be the shortest quarterback to ever win the Super Bowl. I can tell you that. He'd be the oldest, too. Damn, that would be hilarious if they got him on an episode of Always Sunny. Not Danny, but Tommy DeVito. They can't blame. You know what? At this point, I feel like not a lot of people are saying it, but it's clear with Pickens, the way his attitude's been lately, not even just on the field, but off the field. Deontay Johnson, the play he took off, that's scripted. But it's clear that, like, there's something wrong in that locker room. Mike Tomlin done lost that locker room. They don't want to say it, but if you got eyeballs, you can tell that nigga done lost the locker room. And shit, that really ain't even the first time he done lost the locker room either. So, yeah, I honestly think it's time they need to cut ties with Mike Tomlin. He need a fresh start somewhere else. Exactly. You look like Trinidad James. That's fucking hilarious. Man said Trinidad James, I'm done. Oh, that's goaltending. That's gotta be goaltending, boy. Do that shit finna go in. Who'll be better, Drake May or Caleb Williams? Depends on the situation they land in. Like, the thing about North Carolina quarterbacks, even though Hal's kind of debunking that, when they go really high, they usually don't turn out too well. Granted, Mitch had what, like 15? I don't even know if it was 15 starts. He had like less than 20 career college starts, so you got to factor that in too. And he was thrown into a shit situation, so his development is already fucked on so many levels. But between them, Drake May and Caleb Williams, I don't know. Caleb Williams comes off like a little entitled bitch. Like, that's my biggest thing about him. If he lands in the right situation, he could be straight. But damn it, if he lands on a bad team, it's gonna get ugly. I can already tell. His attitude already showed him from this year with the USC going 7-5, whatever. Yeah, I'm more worried about him than I am Drake May. The KC versus Buffalo, KC versus Indianapolis AFC Championship, KC versus Denver. Those teams not great. KC teams out the playoffs in the 90s. Revenge of the 90s for the Chiefs. Yeah, I did. Not that last one, but the one before that, yeah, I did. I was like, what, dude? Hell no, the curse ain't been lifted. They feel like the season is more about shock value upsets over potential storylines. I mean, you know, one of the storylines they pretty much put to rest is the Josh Dobbs storyline. Like, after he got benched. Yeah, that one. Actually, really after the Chicago loss. Like, no reason you should be throwing 4 picks at them. That story kind of got put to rest. Then it's like, you know what? We going to drop this story. Let's pick up this Tommy DeVito story. And they can run with that one for a little bit. And then they still want to milk that Aaron Rodgers, he coming back possibly against the Dolphins storyline. So there's that too. But the main thing this year has really been injuries. Starting quarterbacks been getting hurt left and right, which, I mean, shit, when you move to a pass-happy league, the chance of you getting injured is going to be higher because guess what? Quarterback going to have the ball more either running or throwing that bitch. So more chance to get hit. Do I think the Bills beat the Cowboys? I do see that. Cowboys are due for a loss, especially, like I said, after a big win. I don't even really know if I want to count the Seahawks as a big win, but the Eagles are definitely a big win on primetime at that. You ever notice in some games, if you just watch the D-line or O-line play, some players, they just stand there and act like they're trying to rush and block. A lot of the time you see that, I see it more so with the D-line where it's clear, like, what was it, the game? The Bucks and the Commanders in the playoffs. I think Chase Young's rookie year. There's a couple times you could tell Chase Young was not going full out because Chase Young fast as hell. Could have easily hit the shit out of Brady. Didn't. Same thing with Brady back in his Patriot days. You would see that shit a lot. Or the O-line would just get away with blatant holding calls. They should have been cut his ass, to be honest, bro. He did cost him a couple games. The Detroit game, he cost him that one. This game, he didn't cost him that one. Like, it's been a couple games, man, for real. And then Valdez-Scantling didn't cost him a game or two, so yeah. He got into songwriting. Yeah, I think songwriting and like films and shit. He moved like Hollywood. Yeah, I saw that. 76-yard punt for a touchdown. Overtime is voodoo. 7+6 equals 13. Baltimore win 13 games this year and get upset by the Broncos. I really don't know where you're getting this shit from at this point. I ain't gonna lie. Like, the first one, I was like, all right, what the fuck is this? Second one, okay. Third one, I don't know. What's your obsession with the Broncos? Yeah, them Monday Night Football games are a motherfucker. Them home games about to be hell yeah. Then you got the face of your franchise playing. You see the Cowboys losing to the Bills and the Dolphins. Yeah. Any Tua praise. I ain't really heard a whole lot recently, but any Tua praise, yeah, that shit should have been put to rest last night. Cause that shit show they can't do shit. They can't do shit, which is sad. They got all these speeches everywhere. They can't do shit without Tyreek Hill because he's such a threat. And the fact the whole crowd is saying MVP for your receiver tells you everything you need to know right there. Like, even the own fucking fans know he the MVP of that team. It's like, it ain't Tua. Like, the fuck? Nigga, please. I don't even know where Tua's at in the MVP race right now. That's true. It is not the same without Eric Bieniemy. But don't nobody want to bring that shit up. Because they always just want to point to it's just the receivers. Like, nigga, this ain't the first year they ain't had Tyreek Hill. So, you can't say it's just the receivers. Nah, nigga. It's Eric Bieniemy. Yeah, you got to pay your dues. Exactly. It's like Lamar got hurt 2 years in a row before he got his contract. Those plays seem to happen on design scripted plays. You also notice how these defensive players love to dive on the ground instead of making the tackle. Yeah, they don't really teach tackling the way that they used to. That's another thing. Who do I think should be MVP? The bitch ass nigga who decided he wanted to get hurt against the Titans. That's who. If not him, I would say Lamar Jackson. Other than that, I wouldn't say anyone else. I wouldn't even say Dak. Like, Dak, he's up there, but I wouldn't say Dak. Brock Purdy, fuck no. Fuck no. That shit is hilarious. They even say that shit. Brock Purdy, no, nigga, fuck all that. Take away the weapon and see what he do. But really, it should be either Lamar or Tyreek Hill. Did Penix get robbed of the Heisman? I ain't gonna say he did. I think they got it right. He should have been, I don't know what he finished, but he should, if he didn't win, he should have been second. It should have been between Jaden Daniels and Penix. It should not have been Bo Nix. Like, that, fuck no. Should have been between Michael P. and JD. I don't take the Lions losses too serious, to be honest with you. I ain't even worried about it. $12 out of 24, I guess, for the Giants. Because I know he was hurt a lot. So Kadarius Toney looked like a gremlin. That shit funny. That's too funny. See what they doing in this game real quick. I didn't even know this nigga Dante X was still in the league. Okay. Man, that nigga Luka better hit another three and stop fucking around. Said Dale was right about two. Yeah, that shit showed last night. So NFL keeps bringing up the 95 season. KC went 13-3. Was an upset by the Colts. Denver will play the role of the Colts to wipe out the number one seed. What is with your obsession with the Denver Broncos, though? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, I don't care about that other shit. What does that have to do with the Denver Broncos? Stop. They might give it to Dak. Shit. Tyreek, but not a wide receiver award. Shit, that's what they said about the Heisman, that Devontae Smith won that shit. So, we'll see. But yeah, it should be between Reek and Lamar. Yeah, that shit definitely over. The Lions ain't doing shit in the playoffs. Yeah, they was the hype team in the regular season. Shit, coming into the season. Luka, you better hit another three. These niggas scoring, but goddamn it, Luka, if you not hit another three. All the fans are a different breed after Sunday. They were going after Lamar, saying Lamar wouldn't even produce with Hill, and that Tua is better. That's some wild shit to say. Say Dak is the favorite right now. We'll see how long that lasts when they start losing again. Oh yeah, man. He was like, yeah, here, have this. Have this quick touchdown. So they'll defeat the purpose of the Cowboys winning the Super Bowl, maybe one of his kids or something. No, nigga. He didn't already say if they have to win another one, it costs him his life. So, unfortunately, it would have to be that. Say Daboll's a hell of a coach. He has a quarterback that he actually likes, and he's making him serviceable. Like, he's not bad. It's the fact that the dude that got hurt, Daniel Jones, is the one holding him back. That's the problem. You can see that nigga frustrated as hell with Daniel Jones when he was playing, bro. He's like, man, I can't do this shit, bro. Like, we got to the playoffs last year, but goddamn, this nigga's driving me insane. Like, I'm already bald, but shit, I might go bald twice fucking with this nigga. Like, shit bad. Yeah, they do. Well, shit, they need another head coach. Or get a head coach. Arthur Smith ain't it. Get a head coach and a quarterback. But get a head coach. Chargers, get a head coach. Saying that dude like 90 years old. He old as shit. That's all I know. He old as hell. As long as the Cowboys are under the Jones family, other than Jerry, they ain't winning. Exactly. The league don't really fuck with Jerry Jones like that. But he gets rewarded for setting up the TV deals and shit with all them primetime games. But they don't really fuck with Jerry Jones like that to be giving him another Super Bowl. Big T's been balling all year. Deontay Banks had 12 tackles of defense. Yeah, the defense ain't never really been the problem. God damn it, Luka, you better drop a 3. Better stop. Oh, that ain't even Luka right now. But Luka gonna have to hit another 3, bro. Over here hitting these little easy shots and shit. Bitch, you better get behind that 3-point line and chuck it. He 81. Damn, he old as hell. No, I haven't. He's starting to show them Tom Brady traits now. Over here doing shit like that. See what they said. Cowboys had their day in the 90s. He was 9 years old. Damn. They always be in the talks of good teams, but they ain't going anywhere. Yeah, they like the Lakers, but they was always gonna be talked about on TV. That's it. They always gonna talk about them, but they ain't gonna really do shit. Yeah, the Browns be winning no matter who the quarterback is. PJ Walker, even though they cut him. DTR, Deshaun, Joe. Like, it don't matter. That defense been carrying them for real. What the? Oh, man. That was a bad one. Yo, that was such a toilet bowl ass shot by Austin Reeves. This shit did this right here. Full rotation. It did the Saturn rings, nigga. That shit went full rotation in. I was like, man, this nigga got help. Man, this bitch ass nigga gonna make that shit too. But to get that shit to Luka, man, stop fucking around. He said, man, he ain't going to the Super Bowl. I seen the voiceovers for that shit, man. That shit had me rolling, bro. The Dallas vs. Pittsburgh rematch of Tomlin versus McCarthy. Yeah, I know that's a joke. I said, Herbert really the next Phillip Rivers? Yeah, I'll be like, trade me. Trade me now. So no one sees steals it. Well, they gonna fuck around and lose their way out. Not a Bills fan, but if you look at every quarterback in the league, you think Josh Allen is the best from a talent standpoint. No, he's not. The fuck he's not. He's definitely not the best from a talent standpoint. He's not bad, but like, no, the fuck he's not. The best quarterback in the pocket is the one they want to call a running back. Go figure that. That same line cost the Chiefs a Super Bowl appearance against the Patriots. Yeah. Damn, he hit the shit out that shot. Yeah, they ain't gonna shoot nothing else. I kind of hope he chucks one. Yeah, nah. Shoot that motherfucker. I don't give a shit. Shoot. Yeah, he ain't gonna shoot shit. Let me see if he makes it. Man, this bitch ass nigga wanna get the little easy flow. You better shoot a 3, bitch. They got paid like, bro. He won 2 after he won 1 after he got paid. He the golden boy. And most quarterbacks can't get away with that shit, getting paid $500 million and win a Super Bowl after that shit, and win an MVP after that shit, bro. He the golden boy. The rules don't really apply for him the same way. He gonna really be in repayment mode later in his career, probably like 7 years from now. But they go through a long stretch where they don't win shit. Exactly, bro. He was getting surgical like a motherfucker, bro. On that last drive, the Zay Flowers and shit, he was getting surgical than a motherfucker. Okay, what's your point? We talking about talent. We ain't talking about turnovers. Yeah, Zay Flowers been coming up clutch. Like, he had me worried that last game. I was like, bro, you got to score a touchdown or something. He came up big with that late when I was like, all right, good. But that's what Lamar needed, because the whole time before that, all they had was Mark Andrews. And this is one of them years where, like, Mark Andrews going down isn't really going to fuck them over, because they got Odell, Zay, Isaiah Likely, Keaton Mitchell. They need to use him more. Gus Edwards, Lamar, like, it's a better team versus the years past. Boy, if this happened last year and Lamar was healthy the whole year, oh boy, that shit would have been rough. Chiefs lead the league in turnovers with 23. Nah, I didn't see the Niners Seahawks fight. They underthrew Odell on that touchdown pass. And he said Odell ran the wrong route. He scored, so it don't even fucking matter. Also, pretty ironic, the 2 Super Bowl teams last season are kind of struggling right now. That's usually normal, though. Usually you see both teams take a step back in some way, shape, or form, whether it be in their record or something like that. Or usually one team usually just doesn't make it at all. So the fact that both of them are in playoff contention, man, considering these are young quarterbacks we talking about, shows the league's got some type of plans for them, whether it be from a marketing standpoint or whatever it may be. Shout out to B Fire in the building. He called that Jets game though. Shout out to B Fire. Said y'all got prime Odell. Yeah, y'all did. We got the wash. It's still better than what we had last year with fucking Duvernay. I mean, he had his moments, but like Duvernay, Prochet, Jesus Christ. It's like that was so bad. You had a washed up DeMarcus Robinson, like that shit was rough. They playing football games so unfun. As the Ravens, bro. It's like I can't throw to nobody. All these niggas sorry. Not having wide receivers, only having an elite tight end. Yeah, only difference is this tight end, Kelsey, he's on the back end of his career. I'm gonna get one more in after that. I'm finna get on up out of here. Will there be a wild card playoff team make a run all the way to Super Bowl like the Giants in 08? You think it was? Yeah, they was a wild card team. I think both times they was a wild card team. But do I see a wild card team making it? Shit, well, really, we got to see what the seedings land. As of right now, the Browns, no. Steelers, no. Colts, no. In the NFC, the Packers, no. Vikings, hell no. Eagles, they shine last year, so that's a no. And if any of those teams fell out, I don't see any of these teams making a run to, say, to the Super Bowl. Rams, no. Seahawks, fuck no. Falcons, hell no. Saints, no. AFC, Houston, nigga, please. Denver, nigga, please. Cincinnati, no. Buffalo, they might be the one who has the best chance, but even then, I still doubt that shit. Yeah, appreciate that, man. Appreciate that super chat, B-Fire. Yeah, this is going to be the last one, though. For he said, tell about the group chat when you said the Titans going to win. And Dale said you was crazy. Yeah, that shit was true. Yeah. Yeah, I had a weird feeling, too, that morning after I'd already, like, processed the Frank Wycheck shit. I was like, wait a minute. And then you put that in the chat. I was like, this nigga might be on to something. Like, there's definitely got to be some type of trap they're going to lay out on the Monday Night Football. Like, it go all the way pretty smooth for the week. Like I said, the only big upsets, I'm going to say from Sunday. Technically, the Broncos win was an upset, which it shouldn't have been. Technically, the Bills game was an upset, which it really ain't much of an upset. Like, there really was, I guess the Jets game was an upset. No, Bears. There we go. Bears and Jets were like the upsets of the week prior to. But, yeah, they said, fuck all you people that bet on the favorites. That's what they said. But, yeah, man, shout out B-Fire, man. We're going to be back with another episode of NFL Pregame Pick'em this Thursday, so y'all be tuned for that. Ring that bell, hit that like button, comment on the video, all that good shit, man. So, y'all be safe, man, and we out.